What's up, guys? Welcome back to another beautiful interview. And yes, I got one of my brothers, man, somebody that's been following 𝙄𝙩𝙬𝙚𝙬 podcast, and me too, just for a while. Actually, since I first started. Like, I know. Did I repeat that?
No.
When I first started, this man's been here, bro. And we were just watching the recap of the old stuff, not the interview, but just the promo, and I'm like, wow, like for both of us, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of this man. I'm glad you're even able. I know he just dapped up. I'm glad you're even able to come back.
Absolutely.
You guys know who this is. I know I say that a lot, but it's just straight facts because all the people I'm bringing on are local legends, bro. Like, they will forever be known around here, and this is how it is. And he's internationally about to be known. He got a lot of dope songs coming out, bro. He's a rapper, like a hardcore rapper. He's a boss. Dude, I just had to do a little quick introduction because he was already on, and if you don't know who he is, go check out interview 35, I believe. Don't get mad at me. You know how these interviews are just dropping right now. But for real, tap in with him, check in where he's from and all that. But now we're going to talk about his music, how he created his music, what he's doing with his music, and maybe what he's not doing with his music. Sounds deep, right?
Right.
But that's what we're here for. Interview 86. My boy 𝙄𝙩𝙬𝙚𝙬. I had to give him a fire introduction. How you been, bro?
Man, I've been alright, you know. I've been getting to it, getting back into it, dropping music and stuff like that.
And I know it's been,
it's been a while.
This month is
man.
but like this month isn't always easy for you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to bring that up, but that does impact our lives drastically, you know.
Definitely,
so I'm proud of you for being able to maintain the smile that you do every single day, even though I know sometimes you don't want to smile. And it sounds deep, but this man right here, he'll answer me whenever we just talk, and he'll talk to me for a while. Like, not saying bashing anybody for not conversating with me, but like, out of one person I'm gonna give my flowers to, like, we'll talk for like 40 minutes. That's genuine, bro. That's all we need. Like, I don't care if it's, So for real, man, I hope you're doing good.
Oh,
we don't have to dig into it, but I just had to talk about it.
Cool. I had a nice little balloon release, My mom loves sunflowers and stuff, so we let some balloons up. Sunflowers said some good words, said our piece, food and drinks, and everybody feast and have a good time.
Right. And like I said, I didn't even mean to cut you off, but I want to get more happy. I just I just wanted to reflect on it though, because that's important in our lives,
definitely,
man. Like, that's not something I'm just gonna forget about, So, bro, but other than that, bro, you just dropped or you're about to drop a single soon.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell people about that? What's the name of that?
The one I'm getting ready to drop is called Ride With Me. I just recently dropped Rain on Me.
Yeah, that's okay. And that's for, what time it is. I don't talk about it too much, but my dog be having everybody in the club going crazy, which is cool, bro, because I remember Rich Side, and like, that was a banger, and I feel like since then you've only just progressed, like, and that's something I'm proud of, to be able to call you and have you come back on the podcast, because like, the first interview was fire, but I feel like we just started this one and it's already better. You know what I mean? Like, it's just how it is. So growth is beautiful. Do you feel like you've grown since the last time we've talked?
Definitely. I feel like I've grown a whole lot, like, as an artist, and spiritually, mentally, physically, and everything. I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life right now.
What about mentally? Do you feel like mentally it's been like challenging, and not like digging into
No. Mentally,
maybe like trying to collab with people.
Yeah, trying to collab with people. Trying to, on days I don't really want to go into the studio and stuff like that. But I still got to carry my behind in there and do what I got to do.
What do you do to like make yourself like get up and go to the studio? Is it maybe money, or is it like?
Sometimes, definitely sometimes the money gonna make you move. But the money gonna make you move. But like, definitely I sometimes I just get up, work out, have a good breakfast, something that's not too heavy on me, but that's kind of light, but so I don't get too sluggish, want to go back to sleep. But do like maybe a couple push-ups, a few stretches.
But is there any like days where like you're like, I cannot go to the studio, like, and you've made yourself go? Like, what? Like, what?
I be tired. I just went.
Yeah.
I just kind of
like that's how you make your best music.
Sometimes.
Because some people would say that's like Russian.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, like, if like a lot of times it's something I might be working on already. I just need to finish. So I want to go back. You know, I don't want to leave a project unfinished.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Do you have unfinished projects?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or are you just kind of like just chilling?
No, right now I got a few unfinished things I'm working on. Basically trying to figure out if I want to do any features or not for like any more features for this one, or I'm saying, or just keep it.
What do you think? What's holding you back?
What's holding me back? Just
criticism.
No, I just know I could do it myself.
We all feel criticized sometimes.
No, I just know I could do it myself. So like, regardless, I'm still gonna drop the music. Mm-hmm. It's just seeing there's a couple people want to work with or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. And we already in communication, so it's not like it's not that hard to get it done. Mm-hmm. It's just still deciding on whether this sounds good like this, or you know what I'm saying, we could use that for something else. Mm-hmm. A better time if the timing's right. What's
like a preference, like beat, or even like what type of melody would get you like to where you're like, I gotta make something to this song or to this beat? You know what I mean? Because like for me, if I hear any type of like Playboy Cardi or like Lil Yachty type beat, because when people go on YouTube and they type in this type of beat, if you do that and you're with me, I'll literally just start spitting.
Honestly, right now I don't even know, cause I've been fucking with Mossberg right now. Okay. So like, I just go through his catalog and I find something. Sometimes it could be the sample. Sometimes it could just be, the beat or the drum.
He's from around here, right?
Yeah.
He actually hit me up. I don't mean to bring it up, but I feel like he might watch this. I feel bad because he actually hit me up and was like, I feel like you know me, don't you? And I was like, no, I've never heard him. But now you mentioned him, and now I feel like people probably talk about him because, I don't know. When you hear people's names sometimes, but you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Because I'm a face person.
Yeah, I am too. Sometimes it's hard for me with names. I gotta see faces and stuff.
Right.
But definitely.
No, and I was gonna ask, bro, like, do you think that in the future, your collaboration and all this stuff, like, who do you really see yourself making music with? I know we've asked in the past, but like, I feel like your music's kind of getting a little like better and better and better. So maybe you might have changed who you want to collab with. Is it still the same people?
Oh yeah, I still want to get something with Spitter. Yeah. Definitely.
So I remember you said that last
yeah,
I
just want to see, man.
But anybody like locally, because I know you just did some stuff with Cook Grams a little bit after we did our interview, and then I think y'all, or no, I'm thinking of Asher and them. They should be dropping something. But do you have like anybody locally you want to work with?
Yeah, Asher, everybody really. Like,
you and Asher would go hard. Y'all ever been in the studio together?
Yeah, well, we've been around the studio together. We just ain't been working. We just been fucking off. That's like family. So, you know what I'm saying? We're around each other anyway. And then when we come to, work and shit, we all kind of like separate, do our own shit, and then come back together. Right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, definitely Asher, everybody making music. I'm down to work with, see if it worked. Like, you know what I'm saying?
See, do you use social media heavily? I know you took a little detox not too long ago, so.
Yeah.
Social media your favorite?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's part of the job.
It is.
Yeah, it's definitely part of the job, man.
Good thing or bad thing, in your terms? Because I don't like it, but I have to too.
It's a little bit of both. We gotta take the good with the bad, because at the same time you have the same marketing tools and everything else that these other companies do, but you can do it yourself. Yeah. You could just pay, you could pay these people your damn, so you gotta pay a third party who gonna mark it up and just be like, all right, thanks. Right. And you want it, and what area do you think you should?
No, that's a fact. This is how it is, though, man. And I was even gonna ask, like, how do you feel about the whole music industry as a whole now? Like, the whole music industry, because like people would say like music has took a drastic downturn. Like, even just recently, I think Travis Scott or somebody else just broke the record finally for first hit in Billboards, and it took until like 7 months in the year. Like, that's never ever happened. I'd probably say I need to get my facts right before I state these type of things, but it's still sad to see that rap in general, that category, it took that long for us to get a one hit. What do you think is the problem in rap now? Do you think there's too many people doing it, or like, you know? I think a lot of people are trying to be rappers now, and some don't really need to be, you know?
Yeah, it's like I could probably shot myself or anybody off the street, like write them a song, you know, take them to, you know, write them a couple songs, make a couple of videos, you know, get them some leverage, and you know, pay for some followers stuff, walk them into a label and get them a deal.
Right.
Like, it's just a bank loan.
Yeah.
You know. So basically, you just do, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody could do that, like, and people are doing that and they're making, you know, microwavable songs.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's a microwave age right now, so like, nobody's really making too many songs that are lasting long. Like, as far as like, I know this is gonna be a hit 10 years from now. You know,
it's always just like in the moment, and I feel like the beats are like, I feel like people only focus on beats. Like, that's really like the main thing. What do you focus on? Because everybody's different. I've met some artists who go like, I mainly focus on like getting you hyped and vibed up rather than my lyrics. So like, some, you know, everybody's different. Or Teach Tunes, he's a lyrical rapper too.
I do my best to blend my lyricism with the vibe. You know, like, and try to be as comfortable as possible. You know what I mean? Like, whenever I'm doing it, I just try to be as comfortable as possible, but try to blend those together. Because if I can entertain you with the vibe, like get your body going, like get you hyped with the vibe, but I can at the same time have some lyrics that like later on can entertain you also, whether it's, you know, you laugh at them or whatever. You know, you'll catch it. You know, you'll catch it later after after you listen to it a couple times. Like, oh, that was alright. Wait a minute, what did he say? Well, don't play it back. Right. You know, that's that playback value.
What is one thing that you feel you would be able to, I said that all wrong. What is one thing you would change in the music now, like industry now? I meant to ask that earlier, so I'm kind of backtracking to fix it. Do you think it's, I know you said to get rid of kind of like the microwavable people and rappers.
I wouldn't even say that. Let them
I mean, I'm not trying to, you know how earlier I said before this, I'm not being no sympathy anymore, because we do need to hear the truth. That's actually the problem with the world.
Not for me. Like, I say let them do their thing, because when people like me or other lyrical rappers or other people, you know, that have a mixture of something like that, an eclectic style. When we come along, like, they'll say, "Oh, this is what they're trying to do,"
right?
Or this is, you know what I'm saying? This is a different.
But hear me out.
Thing.
Think about the past. Think about when, like, what is this? Salt and Pepper, Biggie Smalls, and all these other people. There was probably smaller rappers doing what they're doing, right? But the world was telling these people, certain people, like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be rapping, like, this is not meant for you. Those are the people I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the ones that, like, are really, like, they grind, drop music every day.
Okay.
It may not be the most entertainable, but you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm talking about the ones who are literally like, ah! like me, like, oh, or Frank's in the tank, he about to take a bus. Oh no, you know, like those people, that's what I'm talking about. So I hope anybody wasn't taking me to be like rude or anything.
No.
I really hope anybody shoots for the stars and do what you gotta do. But at some point you gotta realize though, everybody's meant to play their role. Like me, like you're meant to play your role. You see yourself doing music for the rest of your life? Like, do you ever see yourself quitting?
For a good minute.
Even if you got millions of dollars, would you quit?
I'd still have my hand in it somewhere. I'd still have
How
my
do you
hand
know?
in it somewhere.
I had a little funny thing, but no, I don't know, man, because like I think about myself, like I'm doing this podcast stuff. I love doing it, bro. As you can tell, like I said, I've progressed drastically. I know it because I can tell how much I talk. But it's like I feel like I would probably stop. Maybe I like interviewed 3,000, 4,000. and be like, I have a kid, I have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to think about this because we only live once. So like, I don't know. I feel like money changes you, but it's up to you of how you change it. So if you were to get $1 million today, what would you do?
If I was to get $1 million today, I'd probably.
Would you move?
Oh, you know, I'd get a little. Nothing too seriously though. But yeah, I'd move. Get me a nice little spot, another spot or something like that. Keep my spot here though, and invest. Like really.
What's one thing you would invest in it, like right off the rip? Maybe like a dispensary or something?
Of
course that. He's like, yeah. No, but the first thing, I know that's not like the first thing on people's mind. Like,
I'm thinking about, you know, certain, like just little food chain, something I don't have to monitor. Yeah, I don't monitor too hard. I could be more of a silent partner in, and you know, pork bellies. I don't know.
I mean, I get it. I just wanted to ask because some people would, you know, be surprised at what would Diego do if he had $1 million, and I know people would probably be curious of what I would do because I would definitely change the world.
But at the same time, well, you're gonna need more than $1 million to change.
Well, you start off with $1 million, like you said. Investing is definitely
like I'm about to say, you need to get the money up.
I would I've been telling everybody this for the past like 5 months now. I'm gonna open like a rehab facilitation center, rehab facility. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna be like a drug like that type deal. It's more of like you can't bring a phone. Like we take your phone. You know, you're swimming, you're hiking, you're eating really good. You know, you're not watching TV. There's no TV, there's no electronics in your room. Because, you know what I mean? I don't mean to ramble about it, but it's
you good.
That stuff is really hurting us. Like, I know people who say they can't sleep at night, and I'm not trying to downplay anything that's in that realm, but it's like, if you were to take your phone or TV out of your room and you really focus on trying to go to bed when you want to go to bed, like, every time I go to bed, I've done this for like 3 years now. That's why I'm preaching what I do. You know what I mean? I literally Z out in like 5 seconds. Like, I touch my bed and I'm like, because that's what your bed is meant for. That's what your room is meant for. But I'm not going to talk about the other stuff it's meant for too. But no, for real, that's what the room, that's what makes it. So like, I don't want to talk about it too much, but if you were to have, you know, a significant other, like, that's where it is. And if you were
you
to
don't
not
want to bring the TV in there. Then
it's just you won't focus. Like you're itching for more. So what do you do to like kind of battle like the deep thoughts in your mind? Because I know we all have deep thoughts. Like, do you? I know you probably meditate, right? Just like you say you like to be solo dolo. What's making you like that?
Well, shit.
Is it just life?
Yeah, I know I could operate better like that, and I know, like I said, I got a kind of a big heart. So like, if I'm riding around doing my shit and handling my business, I realize you sitting here with me all the time. It's like, you want to stop somewhere, you want something to drink or something
it's like taking care of another big
sometimes. But I feel like but at the same time, even if you got your own shit going on,
it's still like that.
Yeah, like, hey bro, you can stop over here.
And you're like, bro, you got 5 on it?
Hey, you could take me to such and such. It's like, I love you, yeah, I got you.
Right.
But, you know, it's something I really
What's one advice would you like suggest anybody who's maybe battling being used or like, you know, going through that stage of life? Because we've all been used and backstabbed and stuff like that. So like, what is one advice you would give anybody who's kind of like going through that or can't get out of it?
Well, if there's no such way as you can't get out of it.
Right.
And wherever there's a problem, there's always a solution. It just might be a difficult solution, and 9 times out of 10, you already know the solution. You just don't want to admit it. You just don't want to suck it up and just be like, that's what I got to do, when that's exactly what you got to do. For me, shit, I don't know. Like I said, if somebody, you know, if somebody cross me, you know, it's really however you want to play it. But for the most part, I'm gonna let you go ahead and do your thing. Respectfully, I wish you the best. Shadow. Yeah, you know, wish you the best. I'm gonna keep going to get my bag, cause before you, this is what I was doing. You needed me, you know, and then turned on me or whatever. Cool, you did that. Just remember you did that. I'm not gonna let you do it again.
Right.
I'm not gonna keep you that close to me, so you can be.
So what's one advice would you tell people? Just kind of cut people off, or like kind of just watch, keep your guard up? Because for me, I would say keep your guard up. I mean, you can't really necessarily cut everybody off.
Yeah, you can't just go cutting people off. Yeah, everybody
so
makes mistakes. We all got choices to make every day. At
and we
the
got
end
to hold
of
up
the day.
to your accountability. Like be accountable
facts.
for what you do in your life. Because that's actually the other thing too.
But we all got choices at the end of the day, you know. And sometimes we make the wrong choice. You know, it's life. That doesn't mean that's who we are. We're a monster or nothing like that, or we're just a bad person because we made one mistake. You know, a lot of times people make the right choice on a daily basis,
right?
But it doesn't get celebrated.
Right.
You know, it doesn't get acknowledged. So, but when they make the wrong choice, that gets blown out of proportion. You know. It's
the same thing as when people, like, when you do a celebrate or you celebrate something, people only want to see you whenever you're doing something celebrating, if that makes sense. Like, let's say you're doing your birthday, you'll always get love on your birthday, or you graduate. Celebrations, like, they only want to give gratitude or attention on those celebrational days. Or you met an artist. Nobody wants to do like the normal days where it's like, wow, I got up and walked my dog and I did this, but I don't have someone that I care about the most in my life right now, and I'm still maintaining. You see what I mean? That's where this world is twisted right now. I'm not afraid to say that because I see it every day. Like, I'm posting all these motivational videos. I'm trying to teach people about how to become themselves. And I'm not doing it for the likes, but I get no, like, you know, boom, boom, boom. And then I will go up and I see, like, just something, just not, you know, like. So it's like, how do you feel about that? Like, do you think that's going to affect the world in the future? Because I know you've seen it.
Yeah,
like just how positivity isn't, like, you know, because you seem positive, bro. You have a good message. You just dropped like 4 gems in the last like 2 minutes. So it's like, no, for real. That's why I asked the question.
Because, like, okay.
Because nobody, I don't mean to cut you off, but nobody would come text you probably because you're solo dolo and be like, bro, are you okay? But when you go out into the, you know,
sometimes, don't get me wrong, I do have people do check on me from time to time. But a lot of people, sometimes, what I've been told, a lot of people feel, they feel nervous or intimidated. They feel like, well, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't want to bother them. You know, like, it's like.
Do you ever feel like that towards anybody, like your friends?
Sometimes.
I do too.
Yeah, sometimes I get like that when people, like, I ain't heard from somebody in a while, or, like, I might hit them up, or, you know, whatever. If they don't hit me back, like, well, maybe they don't want to be bothered right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think we could do to, like, help, especially with men? Because suicide prevention week is coming up, actually, this end of this month, or Sunday.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy. That's actually, so yeah, by the time you guys are seeing this, I actually might do a little commercial. But if you guys are battling any deep thoughts, or you need anybody to talk to, or you just need that comfort or love, please reach out to Rise to Elevate Podcast. I am on all social medias. I know you may not have heard me because my clap, because I wanted to get your attention if you're watching this. Please, 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 if you're battling anything and you need someone just to talk to, reach out to me. I don't think 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙬 would mind talking to you either. So I just had to say that because this drops on when it starts. And I'm actually doing it. By the time you guys see this, I'll have the whole thing. I'm going on the interstate. And I'm doing a card, and I'm not talking or anything, no clap. I'm gonna walk in front of the camera and have the card and just flick it and just do the talking thing. You know what I'm talking about? And for Suicide Prevention Month. So, for real, man, I'm all for it because, like, bro, not trying to sound deep or anything. I battle with those all the time, bro. Like, that's something, you know what I mean? Especially when I was 18. Go ahead.
I said we need somebody to talk to too. Like, a lot of our shit get pushed to the back, and we just gotta suck it up and push through. Like, that's kind of where I be at with it. Like, even with my shit still, just like, well, I could sit here and talk about it, but then nothing's gonna get done. So I gotta do it because
I don't want to dig that deep in it. But have you ever had those kind of like deep thoughts to yourself sometimes?
I mean, yeah.
We don't have to talk about, like I said before air, if there's anything you don't want to talk about, y'all know what's up. I'm a robot with that, but I want to ask you, like, because we're men, bro, like, you know, it may, you know.
No, I had people that, you know, I've had people that have, though, you know, that have gone through it.
Did that, like, change your perspective on life?
A lot of shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it was somebody, you know, sometimes it was like, I was just living in your, like, we was kids, like, well, I was a kid, he was a little bit older, he was a kid too, but, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, we was just chilling and, you know.
What is something you would give somebody maybe battling some deep thoughts right now? Just some gems. We need some more @𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙬 gems. Drop them things, bro.
I mean,
you know, he'd be doing it all live. Y'all check out his social media. We're gonna shout that out.
Like real life stuff. You can't let like a little dark cloud let you not believe in rainbows, bro. Because you know what I'm saying, without the rain, there can't be no shine. Like nothing's gonna grow.
Rainbows develop with rain.
Yeah, exactly. You can't. Nothing's gonna grow because there ain't no water. You just gotta accept that when it's at the hard times, it's because it's trying to, you know, something's trying to make you grow. God trying to make you grow. Whoever, like, you know what I'm saying, like you're growing. These are growing pains. You gotta suck it up and move, and you know what I'm saying.
Sometimes and I know you know, but it's easier said than done. You know, because it's like something that's like really affecting you, which me, podcast my life.
Almost like a video game.
It feels like a video game.
You know what I'm saying? I can't get past this fucking.
You ever seen the Truman Show?
Yeah,
that's what it be feeling like.
Yeah,
I go outside and it's just like, I don't know. How do you feel about? And I normally don't talk about this. It's weird thing to talk about. You believe in aliens?
Yeah,
that whole alien thing. Do you think that might be a distraction? I think it might be a distraction because we've already known there's aliens. Quit playing. Yeah, we've been knowing that. How do you think there's alien movies and all this stuff?
We already knew that.
So they're announcing it. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah.
In the court, they sworn everything and said that there was two, and this is factual. You know, I studied this. They said they had identified two unknown species and a hover thingy.
Oh,
and they actually have it. Like in court, they put their hands up and oath to it, and they were like, "Can you tell us more?" And they're like, "No, bro. This video might get
man,
no, but it's real, man. Aliens are real.
Are they cool? Because like I just like I believe in aliens, but that other rumor with that old, you know, that other stuff they do, I just hope they don't do that. Yeah. And then we cool. No, like, yeah, but like, come on, bro. Y'all with that? Come on,
that's a fact, bro. Like, or at least like, you know, you ever seen Scary Movie? I think 2 where the alien peed out his finger.
Yeah, like
I hope they're funny.
Yeah,
that's all I want. Like, just do some funny
stuff. We cool.
Like, they're like, what are you? And they're like touching your face and stuff. And like, I don't know. So I just had to ask.
I'm a trapper.
Yo, no, it's a fact. Be like that.
Just call me in the morning.
But you wake up and it's like your phone's like going crazy, bro. That shit would be funny. But no, I was gonna say something, bro. Just the fact that like you even came back on and you got a lot to talk about, bro. Yeah.
I took him to the script club.
I'll have them in there going crazy. Yeah, I'm doing positive motivational stuff with them. I'm gonna get them doing quotes for me and things. They're gonna be like, I wonder if they talk English.
Hey, that's motivational. You never know. They might have came in because they was depressed. Hey,
that is true, bro. They're like, yeah, that's a fact, man. But no, man, I wanted to kind of ask. There was before the alien stuff. There was really what I wanted to talk about was your future. Like, did you have anything in the plan or in the works? God, I'm talking above or over myself right now. It sounds terrible.
Thinking too fast.
Yeah.
I do it sometimes. But yeah, no, I got some stuff in the works. I got, you know, a couple more songs I'm working on, a tape you know, a tape I'm working on putting together.
Do you see, like, have any shows or anything coming up like that?
The 23rd, I got at G Club. September 23rd at G Club, North Charleston, South Carolina.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm performing. It's the Ride With Me thing, you know what I'm saying, show performance.
Hey, so me, what I'm doing. We were in the same boat.
Yeah, me, Slick, you know, and who else is gonna be out there? What's her name? Ariel Silver.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she.
So how was that brought about? Like,
Mr. Show No Mercy.
Was it just like a phone call and you did it, or somebody reached out to you?
Oh, they reached out to me. They reached out to me and let me know what was going on. I got the flyer somewhere, but you know,
It's all good.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, we'll do. Definitely tap in. I hope you guys. What's your social media, bro? Where can we find?
Oh, my social media is 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙬𝙚, 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙬𝙬 on every platform. Every platform. That's it. 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙬𝙬. GEAUX.
Repeat.
DIEGO.
Or check the descriptions, because I put everybody's information down in the descriptions. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. I know you guys did, but I just have to say it because
that's the best I could do with a yell.
Yeah, y'all got my dog's voice hurting, man. Y'all got put some. You gotta what you call it? When I get the mics and stuff like that, I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier. But I kind of like this because I feel like it teaches people how to get their voice up.
Oh yeah.
Because that mic and stuff is a cheat code. You could be like, "What's up, bro?" And the mic's right there, and they hear you. You know.
Well, you know, I was straight until like, you know, I had a little accident at work, and you know, while I was working.
No, but what happened, bro? You want to talk about it? Like what?
You know, not into that, but
yeah, definitely.
I just had a little. I kind of shorted out.
Yeah.
For a second, hit the ground.
Were you like nervous or like, I wouldn't say scared, but just like what was going on?
High stress environment. It was too hot. You know, got a little too hot, and you know, basically decided to take a quick nap.
Right.
You know, I had a mild seizure.
Are you better now though? Like, do you feel better, or do you kind of still feel like?
No, I mean my voice still sounds stupid, but and sometimes you know, have like dropping at night still a little funny. But for the most part, no, I'm good, man. I'm a soldier.
Make sure you're drinking water.
Definitely.
And if you ever need help or anything, call somebody, because like you just don't want to be a solo dolo all the time in the wrong moment, you know. I've been in the same boat. Like sometimes I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be chilling with myself, because that's how you get in those deep thoughts. I know that's not what we're talking about, but just the alone part, you know. If you ever need anybody, bro, definitely reach out to somebody.
Definitely.
You know, or get the life alert thingy.
Where?
So you can put it underneath your chain.
Hey, y'all want it? No, I did. I'm gonna get it iced out so I can.
Hey, that would be hard.
I'm gonna put some diamonds on that life alert.
Yo, cuz, pick me up, man. But no, that's dope, man. I was gonna ask you before we go, bro, because I appreciate you even coming on, dog. I don't know if it lived up to what you thought it was, but it definitely was pretty dope. Man, and it's only the beginning, because like I said, I want you to come back like every 4 or 5 months. Like, it's not like this is the only one.
Oh yeah.
So we come back and we talk more, bro. We just,
you already know.
And just
you already know. I
just
had some hiccups in the road, so you know. But I'm we got this.
What's one thing? I was gonna ask 2 more questions.
What's up?
What's one thing since the last time you've hopped on this interview?
What's one thing?
Yeah, in life you've learned since you last hopped on the interview? Because it's been a minute since like interview 30 something, 35, I believe. So what's one thing you've learned since? Because life moves fast, so you may not. You like 11.
You can't hold grudges. You know, and you know, like or people that you can't hate the people that hate you. I've learned
that's a good one.
You
bro.
can't hate the people that hate you.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I needed to hear that. I'm not lying to you, because like, there's some people that really dislike me, and it's like, bro, you can't show the hate back.
No,
so, shout out to the people that really be hating on everything, and or even hating him. Like, y'all are honestly motivating us, probably.
Well, and I'm still just want to show that I still want to see you do the best.
I'm in the same boat, bro. I have no that's really deep, bro. I'm glad you said that. Maybe it's a good reason to ask that question.
Yes, it is.
I need to hear. As much as I love informing and helping other people that watch this podcast, you help me.
We're gonna have to chop these up and have them quotes of the day.
No. We might have to do one right after this. See what's up real quick. But no, last question. So, how will you make a difference in the world? That's the second question since you came back. Because I'm doing the first one. I don't know if you remember. I ended it with, "How do you be yourself?" And you kind of answer that. So, what's
I want to take a. You know, they might. Well, I mean, we was already talking about the aliens and stuff, so they might come get me for this. But I wanna start like a solar company. Take a little idea, you know, from a dog, Akon. But I want to start a solar company, and like a lot of like the low income homes and housing and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, you know, and supply them with solar panels and stuff like that to bring, you know, their money, you know, the money that they have to pay on their bills down and stuff like that.
Right.
So maybe they could save money to do what they, you know, to have a little extra, take care of them.
Help people, man, because that's, I mean,
if I can knock your bill, your power bill out completely.
You just gotta tell them, because if you're a solar panel person and you're watching this, I'm sorry, don't get mad at me. But I cannot have you knocking on my door 5 times a day, because they do that, and ask me to join a solar panel plan. I do not want to join a solar panel plan, and I'm good. And I feel like that is, it's good marketing, but it's like, oh, because one dude got me.
But I just want to make it for the people.
Right, and that's where it's like different. But I just had to tell my story.
Yeah, like, but do that, like the YMCA's, the Boys and Girls Clubs, all the stuff that are people like are trying to keep open, but the kids go to.
Right.
Man, yeah, y'all stop paying that bill. What do we pay you? Like if it's, you know, a big ass building, it's probably, like,
maybe there's something behind it. Maybe there's something like more than what people think it is. Because, like, you know, I feel like they would already been doing it already if you think about it, to save money.
You know, who?
The schools and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they would already put it on top of the schools.
But
that's just me.
If they did it themselves, they'd have to hook it up and do all that themselves. But I think now you still have to go through something, so it's still. It's complicated.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
That I don't really fucking know anyway, so I couldn't tell you.
No, but I mean, it's still. I just was curious. You know, that's the conversation.
Either that, or like, or we could do like they even use like the water turbines like they used to back in the G. We could even use that, but it's just like, you know, small rural areas and stuff like that, just to give them power.
Yeah, be change.
And, like,
be the change, bro. That's a good answer, bro, and I appreciate it. And I even appreciate you coming on, dog. It's been beautiful. And I'm excited for the next one, because we're going to get that thumping, and hopefully I'll be out of state. Man. I'm planning on not being based out of Charleston, not for at least like a year or 2, and then I'm going to try and come back. But that's the whole plan right now.
I'm
not afraid to talk about it. Yeah, because I'm ready to get this podcast to the next level. And
you gotta travel.
My South Carolina people already giving me 100% love, so now it's time to go get 100% love in a different state.
Word. I might catch you out there.
Yeah, we're gonna get you out there. It's been beautiful. Man. Interview 86. Go Diego. Thank you, bro, for hopping on. It's been beautiful. Remember, guys, stay true to yourself, and the only way to achieve your dreams is through you. No one else is going to do it. You got to get up every single day, and you got to grind. Grind harder than you did yesterday and the day before that. Peace.
Peace.